Welcome to TheAquaPhi, the ESPN of Sci-Fi, your entertainment science fiction programming network. Bonjour, buenos dias, hello, ohayou gozaimasu, zhao sheng hao, zhao an. And so in this episode, this podcast, we're going to talk about the Black superhero, current Black superheroes, and then what is the future for the Black superhero? So who are Black superheroes? Um, well, we know Black Panther, maybe the most prominent, right, of the Black superheroes. Black Panther, Black Lightning, Power Man, Cyborg, Man of War. Because we talked about last podcast, if Iron Man is a superhero, although the person, Tony Stark, is not a hero, just a normal multi-billionaire, if that's normal. But the suit itself, Iron Man, is a superhero. So then Man of War, being Iron Man's sidekick, has to be a superhero as well. Because the suit, the Man of War, is a superhero then, and if that's the case. So if you look at like for like, then that being the case. Uh, Black Panther, the most prominent, Black Panther at the same level as Captain America as far as power and strength. Black Panther, Captain America, same level. Now that power of the Black Panther comes from naturally, comes naturally, but then at the same rate, we're going to say it comes enhanced by the Wakanda plant, right? The plant that enhances the power of the leaders of Wakanda, T'Challa. So Black Panther, Black Lightning, and why do most of our superheroes who are Black, why does it start with Black? Well, if you remember, also Halle Berry played a sort of a hero type, bitten by cats, and then she became Catwoman, and yeah, sort of a hero situation there. So that was another Black hero, the Catwoman. So why is it called Black? It seems like that the earlier, like a little bit before our time, heroes like started in the early times, in the 60s, maybe 70s, and then there was a movement, like a Black movement, Black Power movement, and the understanding of people because excuse me, there, people of different colors wasn't very well understood. So there was a differentiating of saying Black Power Man, Black Panther, Black Lightning, right? Versus today you can just say cyborg, and cyborg is Black or Hispanic or Asian or, cyborg. Of course, cyborg is a Black person. So, but the suit itself is not the hero in Cyborg because Cyborg is a mixture of both the person and the suit being mixed as a cyborg. So it's not just putting on a suit to be Cyborg. So there's a difference from Cyborg and Man of War and Iron Man. So that time period that we go back in the 60s, 70s, where you have the Black hero coming out for the first time, it has to be said that he's the Black, ta-da, 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 right? Wherein after you have so many marches and so many court battles and revolutions, and now there's more of an understanding that a hero is Black. You don't have to term it Black such and such to be a hero. And that's the take that we have here about it. Of course, here we are the ESPN of sci-fi, and that's our take. You can have a different take on it. Is Valkyrie the next Thor? We talked about that last podcast. If you missed a lot of podcasts, go and listen to it, then come back and we're talking about it some more. Is Thor has natural strength from being a god, the god of lightning. Will that strength get passed on to Valkyrie if she becomes the next Thor? Will it get passed on through the hammer? So that's left to be seen, but that's interesting. She could become the next Thor, but you got to see natural strength as well as, excuse me, today, as well as the hammer strength. Well, the hammer is strong by itself. So then I'm going to bring up a point from the Aqua Phi. And that's why get the Aqua Phi. You should get the Aqua Phi and read it. Because when we say, why are the black superheroes said black such and such, and then there's a movement from 60s, 70s. And today, we don't have to say that anymore. It's just a black actor who's a superhero. Get the Aqua Phi, because in Aqua Phi, then you'll find out that no one is left out, right? No one is left out. No one can say, well, I'm such and such, I'm left out, right? Asian or black or white, or no one is left out. Everyone is included. I believe that was the idea that the Enterprise tried to bring out when it first came out as the Enterprise, female, male, black, Russian, white, everyone's included in the Enterprise. And so the Aqua Phi does that at this time. And at this time, it has this feel that goes along with this time. So when you see a black or Hispanic and white and Asian, then we feel that this time period, I want to use inclusiveness, and it fits in the time period very well. So get the Aqua Phi, read it. Your characters are well described in the Aqua Phi. Description not missing in Aqua Phi. So we're not just skipping through. There's a lot of action, a lot of adventure, lots going on, a lot of deep thinking, but description is not missed. Your characters and what they look like and who they are, and the description of the environment. There's no missing of description on Aqua Phi. And everyone should get it. Everyone from all backgrounds, because your background is not missed in the Aqua Phi. And so, well, we're Scandinavian. Well, that's in there. Yeah, right? We're from the Baltic. That's in there, right? So there's no one missed in the Aqua Phi. It's all included, right? So we're entering a more inclusive time, and we're going to see more of superheroes being superheroes, black or white or Hispanic or Asian superheroes. So in Eternals, we saw that, right? Angelina Jolie, it backed up a lot of heroes from different backgrounds. India, Asia. So using her star power to back up a lot of great actors being heroes, right? And so we're seeing this development in heroes becoming many types and not just the one type, right? So that's what the future looks like as far as superheroes go. There are going to be many, many types of superheroes and not just one type of superhero. And I think the term Black will be less and less and less in the terminology of a hero. We'll just hear that hero's name, and that'll do it. So that's what we covered today. And so go into theAquaPhi.com, get your novel, whether it's an ebook or you want to listen to it. Yeah, it's great. Get the audiobook, listen to it. While you're listening to it, you have that slow, sort of dimmer music, Aqua Phi theme song also in the background. How about that? So you're listening to the Aqua Phi and you have the theme song sort of drowned in the background. That is amazing. And then you have your Aqua Phi gear on, the t-shirt on. And while you're listening to our Aqua Phi theme song being played, you don't have to sit there. It's not like a book you sit there reading. You don't have to sit there because you're listening. So you can do a lot of different things. You have your Aqua Phi t-shirt on, your Aqua Phi cap, doing things while you're listening to both the music and the audiobook at the same time. So go purchase that, and remember to subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And so our next subject, of course, we have many great, interesting subjects that we talk about. We talked about the Black superhero this time and the future of the Black superhero. And so we're also going to talk about the superhero suit. Is it really necessary to wear a suit if you're a superhero? Sometimes a suit is the hero itself, like we mentioned a few times in Man of War, we mentioned a few times in Captain America, Cyborg. But other than that, is it necessary to wear the superhero suit? The cape? Is it necessary? Think about it. And while you're thinking about it, we're going to come back and talk about it on our next podcast.